there, I'm Nicole. Welcome back. I am a writer and story nerd, and let's talk about Nanowrimo and Preptober 2020. Oh my god. First off, I cannot believe it's November. It's 9 o'clock at night and I just went and put on makeup for this video specifically because I don't wear makeup anymore because if I leave my house, which I don't generally, I'm wearing a mask and no one can tell. Even mascara, which is, it doesn't do anything for me. So anyways, it is, when you will be seeing this, it is the day before October 1st, which means it is the day before Preptober, which means it is 1 month until Nanowrimo and the writing community is going wild. And it's time to start thinking about what projects I'm doing. So I'm going to talk to you about that today. So Nanowrimo is such an amazing event. It is so motivating. Literally this time last year, I was not going to do it. And then I think it was like the end of October. It was like October 25th. I'd never done it before. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And it actually got me back into writing again. I didn't win last year for numerous reasons, mostly being like I was traveling all over the place. I had job interviews and stuff. But it got me back into writing. And that is the most amazing thing. So I think really that the essence of Nanowrimo is that it A, helps you establish a routine, and B, it's a challenge to show you how to stretch yourself, encourage you to stretch yourself and try something new and work towards a bigger goal. So that being said, I am not doing the traditional Nanowrimo this year. I'm gonna be a nano-rebel. I don't know what these hand signals are. I'm gonna be a nano-rebel for a couple reasons. So the first one is that I feel like in the spirit of NaNoWrimo, I do know that I can finish a first draft. I've actually written 4 full first drafts before that are like 80,000 to 100,000 words, and with any luck, by the end of October, I will have a 5th whole first draft. 2 of those will have been written in 2020. So I wrote 1837 in the spring, and I'm writing Project Musical right now, which I will hopefully finish by the end of October. We'll see. Hopefully though, I think it'll be good. There's not that, we'll be halfway through. So 41,000 words, I can do that. Anyways, so I have these 2 first drafts. What I've never been able to do though is actually edit those first drafts and take them forward. So I've edited short stories and made them good. I'm editing my Christmas short story series, which is like kind of a novella, and making it good. I'm on like the 3rd draft of that one. But I've never been able to take a novel to a 2nd draft. So basically, I have 2 projects sitting around, 2 first drafts. I don't need another one. In fact, I really don't need another one. I need to work on other skills for NaNoWrimo. So, that being said, I am being a nano-rebel, and what am I actually going to do? So, my goal will of course be 50,000 words. This is going to be split between plays, because for a class that I'm enrolled in, I have to write 2 one-act plays. I don't think that will come to 50,000 words because it's literally just dialogue and they're one-acts and etc, etc, but that will take up like a proportion of my writing time, and there's only like so much creative energy / time to do creative things that are available, so that has to be thrown in there. The second thing that I want to do is I should be getting feedback from my beta readers on my Christmas short stories. This is the first round. I had 1 or 2 rounds of beta readers from Scribophile. This is my round of beta readers who are people I know and not just randos from Scribophile. And they're giving me feedback right now, so hopefully by November I will have that feedback. So the second part of my goal for NaNoWrimo is to start editing, and hopefully it's only about 22,000 words, so edit those Christmas short stories. Now, this will be writing the 4th draft of the short stories. Although technically some of them I just wrote new for the 3rd draft, so it's like the 2nd draft of them, like, I don't know, man. But I'm gonna take the feedback that I get, apply it to the short stories. There definitely will probably be some developmental stuff, but I'm hoping I can do a lot more work on like character voice, and line editing, because line editing is not a skill that I've used very much at all, and I'm really actually excited to get into it and actually make this thing sound good. Get it to a point, I really want to get it to a point that it could possibly like be published, or I could think about well, you don't really submit short stories to collections, but maybe like a Christmas self-pub or something like that. I don't know, I'm like everywhere with it. But I really want to get a project to that part where it feels done, and with a 22,000 word Christmas short story collection, that feels doable to me for building up those skills of line editing, of, you know, making the character voices strong, doing like little nitpicky things. So 4th draft of Christmas short stories. And then, this is tentative because I think I've already like used up all my time in November, but I literally wrote down 1837 : thinking. So the draft that I wrote in the spring, I haven't looked at it since I finished the first draft in June. And in November, I want to reread it, and I don't want to start rewriting it in November. Nope, that'll be a January problem. But I do want to think about it. I want to go through some story grid stuff for it, probably not like a full in-depth spreadsheet, but answering like the editor's 6 core questions. I want to kind of re-plot it out, or like plot out what my story actually is now, and just do thinking about like what I want to change, how I want the story to change, how I want things to go. So we have writing those plays, editing the Christmas short stories, and thinking about 1837. Yes, part of my NaNoWriMo goal is to think. But, you know, I'm gonna do a word is an hour, a word is 1,000 words, an hour is 1,000 words for the thinking portions, and probably the editing too, because I feel like doing word count is just gonna be weird, and then I'll count actual words from the play, most likely. Or maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows what I'm doing? I'll figure it out. If you have done a non-traditional NaNoWriMo project before, let me know how you set your goal, and yeah, what did you do? Hours? Did you do, what did you do? Because I would love that advice. Yes, so that is my plan for NaNoWriMo. It is a lot of things, but it is a lot of things that are, all of them are different. There's first drafting, there's line editing, and then there's like developmental editing / thinking, plotting out. So I think it'll be a really rich, exciting month, and I am hoping to continue that work into December, especially with the Christmas short stories, because it's the right season and I will be in the Christmas spirit, hopefully. Don't know why I'm doing this. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below, what are you doing for NaNoWriMo? What's your plans? If you have a NaNoWriMo announcement video, link it below. I want to watch it. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.